Okay, so we've got this guy, and now we want to start transitioning to the sort of twisted roof, which, if you remember, one of these walls is reversed, right? So we take a look. I mean, basically, it's the same wall. It's just mirrored on the other axis, right? So it's the same wall reversed. So we're going to sort of start on that. But the first thing I want to do is create, there's a reveal. If we go take a look at the actual, let's zoom, in the plan, you can see the reveal, and there's actually kind of a little reveal where the canvas comes in and it is attached, and it creates kind of a little gutter right there. So we're going to make that reveal. So the first thing I'm going to do is just delete the roof, right? This one, because we're not going to use it anymore. And then I'm going to delete the beams we made. So I'm not going to use those anymore. And then I'm going to put this wall is correct. This one has got to be reversed, and so it has to be mirrored. So I'm going to create a reveal on this wall and then use it to make this new wall. So anyway, let's go ahead and create the reveal. So we've done this before in some other applications. I'm going to architecture component model in place, and we're going to be working on a wall. So I need to pick that as my category. And then I'm going to name this wall reveal. And so basically what we're going to do is create a void that's going to void out part of this wall. And we're going to use the sweep command to do that. So I'm going to click on sweep, and it's going to ask me, do I want to sketch a path or pick a path? And I want to pick a path. So it's going to allow me to pick 3D edges. So I'm just going to come in here, and the first line that I pick is where it's going to put the plane to draw the profile. So I'm going to pick this top piece. So you'll see that plane appear, and then the rest of them will just be part of the path. So I'm going to pick the inside face of this wall. And then once I'm done picking the path, I say, yes, I like this path. I want to keep it. And then I want to edit the profile. You can also load profiles and use existing profiles, but this one's pretty simple. So we're just going to sketch it. And to do that, we have to select edit profile. And then you draw on this little plane that it created for you. So you just need to make a profile. I'm going to make one that's 6 inches by 4 inches square, right? So it has to be closed. And then if I hit check, it'll finish that profile. And then if I hit check again, it'll sweep that profile around the edge of the path. And then I want to make sure that profile is selected and change it to a void, and then cut from the wall that. All right, and then I can finish the model. So now it's yelling at me because it's going through like a wall over here. But it doesn't matter. Now I could do that. I could reverse this and do it on the other wall, but it's faster if I just go in and delete this southern wall. So I'm just going to delete that one that doesn't have the reveal on it. And then if you hover over here, you can actually grab the reveal, right? So I'm going to left click on the reveal and then hold down the control key and grab the wall. And then I'm going to mirror it along this axis. Oh, sorry, I need to make sure it's making a copy. So it actually deleted it. So I'm going to come in and grab the reveal, hold down the control key, grab the wall, go to the mirror, and make sure copy is selected. And then pick this centerpiece, and it'll mirror it. And then I just need to mirror it again along this axis, right? So if we look at it in 3D, and let's WTZA, and I'll go in and grab these two guys, right? So if I grab those two guys, you can see it's filtering. It sees that other thing as a wall, so it just lists it as a wall. But now I can go in and grab those guys and this mirror it without making a copy around this center, and it will. All right, I lost my selection, so I need to make it again. That was the problem. So let me go ahead and grab those two guys, left click over here, go to mirror, pick axis, make sure the copy is not selected, and pick that, and it will reverse that. So I don't have to remake the sweep, right? So now we've got those two guys with the reveals in them.